I think we're missing the bigger picture here. It's official, ladies and germs. The right have completely taken over the planet in a bloodthirsty, unarmed coup d'etat. Since Roe v. Wade is being overturned, this proves beyond the shadow of any possible doubt that MAGA is the biggest threat to human democracy, if not the entire universe. Sure, the left may have been allowed to violently riot with impunity during the summer of 2020, and okay, I'll give you the fact that a violent leftist ran over a bunch of people, including children, during a Christmas parade last year, and the left may have systematically hid bombshell stories that may have swayed important elections, but now it's personal. We now know that the Supreme Court is overturning Roe v. Wade and are making abortions completely illegal across the country. Abortion opinions aside, this is a massive trampling on human rights. You're telling women who don't exist anymore to terminate a pregnancy of a child who doesn't belong to them, that they can't get an abortion anymore? Do you understand the ramifications that's gonna have on pop culture?
Oh my god, guys, I'm freaking out. What am I gonna do?
I had an abortion the day before my 23rd birthday.
I think fuck them kids. So if you want to get a late term abortion, that's up to you.
Just kidding, I already scheduled the appointment. I am what conservatives fear!
Something tells me she's not entirely wrong on that one. Once again, those super conspiratorial conservatives show up in droves to tell you that you're not allowed to get an abortion anymore. By overturning Roe v. Wade, all you're doing is allowing the states to govern themselves and make decisions that are best for the individual constituents that voted for their governors. If the pandemic taught us anything, it's that the federal government shouldn't have a say in what a person does with their body. Unless it involves injecting a foreign substance into your body in exchange for an honest day's paycheck.
Shut up! This is totally different!
Okay, Jesus. Fucking dick. That's why we need to focus 100% of our energy onto this issue. There is literally nothing else that's more important. Not even Brian Stelter's tight little ass and even tighter asshole. Let's not pay attention to the fact that this ruling was made public thanks to somebody who broke protocol and leaked this draft to the press before any official ruling could have been made. Though whoever leaked this document was technically circumventing the court before it could make an official ruling, and they may have technically betrayed the highest court in the country and made a profoundly tense situation within our nation worse. And it doesn't matter that the person doing this may or may not have been guilty of treason. None of that matters. All that matters is that the states have been told they have the responsibility to govern themselves, and that's not okay. States shouldn't have that right. It's not their responsibility. It's the responsibility of this bro and his impeccable ability to craft sentences.
We're going to accommodate them. We're going to seize their yachts, their luxury homes, and other ill-begotten gains of Putin's kleptocracy. Kleptocracy and the guys who are the kleptocracies.
Now, don't you worry your pretty little head about the potential riots this misinformed, emotional mob is capable of committing at a moment's notice. We have nothing better to deal with right now anyway. It's not like dozens of our food processing plants have been mysteriously burning down over the last few weeks. It's just Russian disinformation that our economy is about to implode in such a gargantuan fashion that it's going to make 2008 look like a picnic by comparison. And the $33 billion that Joe Biden wants to give the Ukrainians, that's to avenge war crimes that never really happened in the first place. The concerning evidence of the Ukrainian army committing war atrocities against their own countrymen is none of your concern. Just blindly stand with them. Give them your money, your fuel, and your freedom so they can keep theirs. And the Disinformation Governance Board? Well, that's not what you think. It's not a branch of a powerful federally funded law enforcement agency that's been trampling on citizens' constitutional rights for the last 2 decades. It is a branch of a powerful, federally funded law enforcement agency that thinks you're too stupid to vet your own information. They think that your borderline non-liberal opinion will give the blacks PTSD.
And I shudder to think about if free speech absolutists were taking over more platforms, what that would look like for the marginalized communities all around the world, which are already shouldering so much of this abuse, disproportionate amounts of this abuse, and re-traumatizing themselves as they try to protect themselves from it.
Any legitimate concerns that you have about this amazing country of ours could potentially cause violence and therefore needs to be strictly policed. And besides, how can you mistrust a woman whose voice sounds like this?
It's how you hide a little lie. It's how you hide a little lie. Oh, information laundering is really quite ferocious. It's when a huckster takes some lies and makes them sound precocious by saying them in Congress or a mainstream outlet. So disinformation's origin seems slightly less atrocious. Whew.
I want to die. I want to die. I want to die.
I hope that all of our draconian tyrants are as fun as her, because if you can't have fun bastardizing the flow of information and rallying up emotional mobs into a violent frenzy, then what's the point?